So much more. You do not have to say more to get me into this. Listen, on America.
Hear that? As the good old-fashioned FM, AM radio there. Just want to show how in the know, in the modern times I am. See, kids, I ain't no bop chitlins. So, let's see. I wanna do this in a Walter Cronkite kind of a style. I was today years old when I learned some things today about social media, about YouTube that I never knew. And of course, the anonymous dudes live. What was it last night? That was pure entertainment. I got to calls it like I sees it. I, I I gotta tip the hat to Mr. Martin Speaks. He handled his own from the he was kind of getting attacked from all sides. I think he was talking to good old Eismick, a pillar of society, a hero to us all, and Johnny Cashville. I think by the end of it, there was some kind of understanding, at least between A.D. Martin and Cashville, where they were like, "Hey, I wish you well," and that was good to see. But here's what I saw, like very briefly, on my break at work as I make this turn, and hopefully I am not smashed on my way. Okay. Um. So, all right. Here's where I'm gonna go all reporter mode. Did you know? Now, yes, absolutely. I've dealt with trolls in my day. I mean, hell, since the chat rooms back in the AOL days, I've seen trolls. I've dealt with trolls. It's always been a thing. As long as there has been internet, there has been trolls. But I saw a live today where I got to. It felt like I was definitely in the bushes, learning about like the true secret. Hold on, I'm putting my brights on accident. The true secrets of trolldom. It's like the whole principle of honor amongst thieves. Like trolls have rules that you have to abide by, apparently, or something on the internet. And one of those rules are as follows. And this was also something that started on an anonymous dude's chat, and then it continued on today. Groups of trolls, families. What do you call a gaggle of trolls? Um, yeah, groups, families, gangs, mobs. I don't know. They actually, they if they find their quote unquote lol cow, they that's their property. They literally consider that their property, and if somebody happens to make fun of one of their lolcows, that's infringing upon the honor between trolls. I had no idea this existed. This is like a wild new world, man. YouTube gets stranger and stranger. So social media, all these platforms, streaming, it's just so bizarre to me. It's alien to me. Maybe if I was just a troll on these YouTube streets. Oh my God, it's my boyfriend, Dirk Diggler, Rob P. That is my hetero life mate. It's good to see you. I've missed you. My heart has been crack-a-lacking. It's not the same, Rob. It's not been the same. Please stay. Don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. Don't go. So yeah, trolls. They actually like say, okay, so we're all gonna really focus on this one individual and harass, mock, generally annoy, whatever the case. And sometimes, just sometimes, things go off YouTube, and that's always an adventure. Um, but I had no idea. Like, there's many different groups, and they're like, "Yo, okay, this one's mine. This one." The lolcows are almost like playing cards. They get divvied up, and it's just such a wild thing that I witnessed. So I don't know. I don't want to get oh my goodness, it's like I have a lisp today. Too specific on like what groups, even though it's obvious. I was on anonymous dudes, so you know what groups were being discussed. So Cashville was he did a video. I like Cashville's videos. You know, he's a funny enough dude. You know, and I've never seen him as like doing too much harm. He started to well, he made a video about this guy named Cyrax. I have no idea anything about this Cyrax fella. All I know is that if you end up finding him, he's a very disturbing and entertaining individual to look at. He's got the weirdest set of chompers, the weirdest bald head with like some semblance of long hair around the top scalp, and you know, I can't tell if he's all there. Yeah, neither here nor there. I don't know if there's a full functioning brain. I don't know if everything's, you know, all the electrodes are popping. But so Cashflow made a video and it was funny. You know, I mean, it's very hard to make me laugh sometimes, but it was definitely amusing. So last night on AD's panel, which is probably like one of the few places I like to go. Shout out to Girls of I Talk. I like to go there. They're just a good kind of vibe tribe. Um, that's where what was it? Mr. Fusion went up there and started to explain to Cashville like I don't know. It's not like find your own lolcow, but he was trying to explain this whole premise of honor among trolls, and you know the guy that covers that Cyrax fellow won't take kind to you making fun of him. So and then somebody else in that troll community was like, "Oh, we're gonna have to address this further," and you fat piece of lard. And they had a live today, and I did watch it. Very insightful. YouTube is it's the gift that keeps on giving, man. Right? Uh, this is a distraction kind of a live. I mean, there's all the other things that I'm gonna do or keep doing aside from like the panels is not the function of me being on YouTube. There's me and C Fowles will be collaborating. Stuck in the Middle will be back in a couple days. Just gotta call Josh, and even our old friend Adam is gonna be in on it. That's gonna be fun. I'm super looking forward to that. But in all sincerity, man, like where did the rules come from? What comes first, the troll community or the lol cow? You know, it's the chicken or the egg kind of a thing. It's just bizarre. Like people are literally claimed like property, almost as serious as a legal document. Like, no, man, if you continue to make fun of this person that we make fun of, we have to defend our troll honor and go after you. So that, yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear what other people make of such a thing. I spent maybe 20 minutes during my break just listening and I'd say learning, but you know, nothing substantial really stuck. But yeah, you know, what does anybody in the for the replay crew or whatever the case, what does anybody think of all that? And you know, a lot of people I think here are familiar with anonymous dudes chats. It's the most interesting place where people get to hash it out. Hell, I got to hash it out with my old bestie. Um, yeah, well, you're definitely well, aside from being my best friend for life, you've definitely established yourself as one of the best. I'll give that to you, my heterosexual life mate. But is that like your whole thing though? Yeah, I guess so. You know, I can't really say I've ever seen you discuss anything serious or yeah, you know, so I guess troll success. I don't know. It's like a foreign life from this perspective, something I just can't fully understand. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've done my own kind of trolling, but man, it's nowhere near to some of the lengths I've seen many other communities go. Such a wild world. Like, who are some of the lull cows of YouTube? Right, we got this that Durkee fella. I don't think I've watched a single bit of material from Durkee. We all have our favorite. Yes. And hello to you, Bug Dude 53. I know. Everybody does, I suppose. And I'm sure I've fallen in that category. I am not beyond admitting that. But there's the one that I gotta stop watching is Squareworks Media. There's just nothing good comes out of it. It's time that while I'm watching it, and it's the train wreck syndrome, it's, or like with the AD's chat, it's just a bunch of people just screaming at the top of their lungs. Are they making fools of themselves? I don't know, but they're definitely getting a lot of pent up energy out and about, and it's very entertaining. They get very intense, very emotional, and I guess that's what it's all about for the troll, right? Is initiating that response, getting that video or getting that emotional response. I mean, that's the W, I suppose. And knowing, I guess, if you can harness some kind of control over another person's like headspace, like get in their brain all rent free. That is, I guess that's the accomplishment. That's like the gold coins in a Mario game, kind of a reward system there. It's just I don't know, man. Like I'm perplexed and I'm amused. So yeah, I guess Square Works Media. He's probably the oldest lolcow. He was the first lolcow I've ever met. I know, technically, long time ago, back in the Stuck in Middle days, I didn't even know who Johnny Gobble was until frankly, I met a few of you guys. Yeah, Phil. Oh my goodness, CBC. That hits me right in the heart, man. That's honor. Thank you. I hope I live up to all of the standards that you have attributed to me, sincerely. But Square is claimed. Yeah, no, clearly. I remember I actually reached out and tried to help, and oh boy, that whole community gave me a good check. Like, no, man, you can't be trying to help our boy. We have to keep him nice and miserable. That's been, that's, I don't know. It's been going on for well over a year. As I said on AD's panel last night, I, what was it? Over a year ago. Oh yeah, I used to think Square was like an old man of 60 years old because he'd always pop up and say, "Hey, they took my channel away, and I need your help. You need to expose these people." And it just kept coming back just about every day, every week, an email, a message in the chat, this, that, and the other. Help me. And finally, after I don't know how many months, when I got involved, I'm like, nope, that's okay. I want no pieces, no parts of that. That's okay. So yeah, there's the Durkee and the Cyrax, and I can't keep up. I'm sure that there's a Daniel Bishop. Eh, I'm documenting all that I learned. Oh, what's up, White Dragon? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, rent. I guess that's what it's all about, right? That rent-free life. I guess I don't know. This is a foolish time to mention? I am. Oh, people are so picky about this kind of stuff too. Last night, when it was already past midnight, I said 118 days. So yeah, today is day number 118, no alcohol, and I'm definitely sticking with that. The situation at work, I think, is improving a bit. And regarding, thank you to the people that watch in the future or that are here now from the poll. I mean, I guess the majority seemed like it was like rants and collaborations. And I know, well, first off, Josh and Adam are the first ones I hope to work with this week, sooner than later. Maybe Saturday, Saturday night. Got to make sure that we're all available, of course. And then a couple other very nice people, nice communities that I've met, that are just fun to be around. Play little silly games, and yeah, that's that. So I guess I don't know. This was a weird one, but I definitely wanted to document watching that live where Johnny Cashville was like, just it was getting explained to him, this whole thing, like, you can't make fun of this guy because he, as somebody mentioned, he's claimed. And Johnny, to his respect, he went on up there and, well, he said his piece. So I think things are going to get very interesting on this corner of the YouTubes. Oh, there was another one, but I just finished work. I think that's my excuse to get going. I hope this has been entertaining. I mean, people actually come here and listen, so appreciate it. White Dragon, what you got? Panel 53 was top poll. Why don't you ever answer me or make me? Why don't you ever answer me or make comments on sober side? What? You you found me on sober sidekick, dude? I mean, sometimes I make posts. Why do I feel compelled to even share this bullshit? It's like that's my stuff, my personal life. So if you found me on there, I guess good for you. I do check it though, because it's important for me to know how many days I got under my belt. And sometimes I do reach out to other people when I see a post, and I like to write. So I'll send my message of positivity, or ask them to stay strong, whatever the case. And that's what that's for. I can't even imagine what your messages are, so I really sincerely doubt that they're really worth looking at. I'd be pleasantly surprised if it was something on a positive note, but don't worry, you will always be my number one semi heterosexual life mate, Rob P. Sincerely. Oh, and it shows me how much money I allegedly saved. I think it's up to what, $2,000 now after 3 months. Yeah, sober sidekick. If anybody's out there trying to, I don't know, kick any bad habits, it's something that can be helpful. They offer a lot of support, and you have to reach out to other people on the platform if you want to make your own post, which sometimes is a good thing. On that note as well, not working in the liquor department, it's not been so bad. Today was probably my best day. The physical labor can be pretty healthy. See, I gotta be honest, I don't know, like, when you guys are serious or not. Rob P is living his sober life too. Like, I didn't know Rob P was had any issues with sobriety or whatnot. Like, if he's just sober and been sober, what's the point? But I suppose I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot, Rob, just for the sake of the good old days. I'll take a look at the messages, and if it's something sincere, I'll give you a real response. And that's all she motherfucking wrote. It's been a god dang long day, and it's gonna be another one tomorrow. You know my usual sign off now. Stay armed, stay dangerous, stay aware. Good night, all. Just, hey, find your lolcow. Not necessarily like fucking dox and completely harass or obsess over them, but hey, yeah, man. There's somebody out there willing to spill some milk for you. Huh? I'm sure I know I got milk. Huh? You wanna you wanna milk me, Greg? All right. I'm at what, no liquor department? No, I'm just in a different department of the frozen department where I gotta unload trucks and break down pallets. maintain the freezer, fill up the aisles. It's more physically demanding work, which is actually not bad. I've lost, I think somewhere roughly, I know you guys are very big on details, 10 to 15 pounds. I am at the lowest weight I've been in about, oh shit, I want to say like fucking 8 years, man. I'm below 240. I'm at like 236, 235. I don't know. I'll find out officially and make an official report with receipts and everything, so there's no question. And if I don't know, if it's slowly but surely, it was a real struggle, and I do have the option after like about a month or two to go back to the liquor department. But I don't know, I still got options open-ended. Apparently, in the department that I'm working, there's more room to move up, and the pay scale is higher. So there you go. There's the story. That's what do your udders get hard in the cold? Oh, all day, every day. Yeah, bug dude. Uh, absolutely. I've honestly learned. I mean, here, you know what? That very simple sentence right there, I'd have to say has reigned quite true throughout the duration of my sobriety, this 118 days. There's so many things like I'm doing. I don't know. You may consider this like lame stuff. Sure, sometimes, I'll go on YouTube and I'll look at the political stuff, and 2024 has had no shortage of interesting topics. And there's the same stuff that I'm always just, peeking into when it comes to working class stuff, and the politics stuff. But I've been really into Dostoevsky recently, and reading, I guess, books that came out during the age of was it during the age of nihilism, and I don't know, like Criminal Underground by Dostoevsky and The Underground Man, and really breaking down those. The I've been looking for, I guess, I don't want to say intellectual, perish the thought, some sort of stimulation for my brain, because I'm not drinking alcohol. I don't do the kava anymore. I can't even stand weed. And sometimes that kind of sucks, especially when it's late at night. The video games are not holding my attention, so it's been a bit of a struggle, but at least I can say that I like how I feel overall. Um, More so, and that goes a much longer way. And there's no shortage with the family stuff that I have to deal with. That's very stressful, and I need to have my wits about me, and I need to be, cool, calm, collected, rational, kind, and just take care of business as much as I can, because that's a little chaotic. I wish it was a little less chaotic. Yeah, well, what about hey, what's up, Anarchy Television? It's good to see you, brother. This has been a real nonsensical one. Like I had this whole I'm so great at building an idea in my head, and when it comes to the execution, oh boy. Like I wanted to, well, maybe with prep time like Batman, I wanted to write some notes about like and just do a matter of fact about some events on certain channels, like that Martin Speaks fella really stuck up for himself effectively against two other individuals. And then I watched a huge yeah, well, here, hold on. Let me rewind back to that. And one guy who was like dedicating his channel to just smashing this man's livelihood and family and namesake reputation into the ground beneath his boot. They ended somehow at the end of a 3-hour live stream. They all ended up saying, hey, I wish you well. I hope everything is good. It's fucking fascinating. And it's just going from how vicious they were in the beginning to where they ended up. I don't know if that was a beautiful example of evolution and actual progress. Like maybe it's possible. Maybe people can see past some things. There was one massive unifier, and CBC, I don't know if you're still here. There was somebody specific. I think you know, or you'd be interested in. You guys know that Snaggy Harpua, Rob P, Bug Dude. Are you still? Oh, what's up, Ellen? Good to see you, sweetie. Hey, Farrell. If you guys are still here, I did want to mention because something very kind of sus happened, and I know CBC would definitely get intrigued or passionate about this. And I forget, I don't know how well you guys know Snaggy. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. If you're not sure, just go to Anonymous Dude, and it's the what's the title? Fucking not short bus. Whatever the case, it was last night, and he came up. Anonymous Dude is a man that's on full 100% disability. He is a veteran. I'm trying to remember. He is a Marine combat veteran, 100% disability, family man. You know, he's a buddy of mine. I like to go on his channel and his panel. It's like the modern day YouTube Jerry Springer. And Snaggy comes in. They were talking military. AD was showing, I guess receipts, like real deal stuff, and talking about some technical things about the military that I'm I don't know. I'm ignorant to it. And there was some claims where everybody, there was three individuals, Isaac AD and Martin Speaks, they were all hollering at each other. And then when Snaggy came in talking about that, he gave his MOS and it was looked up, and he was somebody that was in the Air Force to some degree, and he was repairing, I don't know what, doing, putting wires together. But he was saying he was picked up from a special unit, and he couldn't answer a lot of questions. So AD and the entire panel and the entire chat turned on Snaggy, who appeared to be intoxicated. And that was just a weird look. I'd be, I don't know, man. What I miss? You put me to sleep. Oh, Rob P, come on, man. You always do it for me. That's okay. If I don't do it for you, trust me, man. You're doing it for me, okay? Just seeing your name, my heart beats. It throbs for you. Rob P. Oh, that name just rolls right off the tongue. Um, oh my God. Hey, Jessa. I think I've been doing pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I already went through everything, so I don't want to be redundant and go through it again. I'll just share 118 days, no alcohol. I don't smoke weed, and I don't drink kava. And I'm finding, I don't know, I'm just like reading philosophy. I love Dostoevsky right now. I'm looking for other means of intellectual stimulation. I changed my department, which is more labor intensive, so I've lost some weight. And yeah, I guess in a nutshell, there's that. And I'm looking forward to a little stuck in the middle reunion and blah 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 blah. You know, Eh, but and I did talk about earlier how I just learned the way of the troll, I suppose. Such a bizarre thing that live I saw today. How they literally claim other people that exist on the internet as their own property, and you can actually start a beef with somebody if they think you are crossing into their territory and talking too much about their lolcow or whatever. So that's just something that I found fascinating. And yeah, I don't know. So okay, I've already Andrea. Yo, what's up? Andrea was here. I hope I got you right. On Andrea? Good talk, good talk. Yeah. Yeah, it was blah blah blah. And thank you, Jessa. Come on, Rob. You will forever be my maybe not so heterosexual life mate. I mean, we have a connection. You cannot deny the chemistry. It's serious, man. I can hardly contain it. Come on, Rob. Just Just say it, man. Just let it out. Get it off your chest, bro. I know you want to. It's okay. It's been building up for more than a year, bro. This one's building up for going on maybe 3 years. Could it be 5 years? This connection we have is real, and I will ensure that it is never, ever entirely let go by either one of us. I remember you forever, Rob P. Never let go, Rob P. Never let go. Okay. On that note, that's my favorite thing to close this weird fucking live with. Good night. Sleep tight. It's raining. I think I'm gonna walk in the rain. That looks like fun. Oh, yeah, Jessa. I have learned the ways of the Rob P. That perfect name of his. Everything about him is just so perfect. What was it I wanted to say? No, not you, Ellen. Has it only been 3 years? Yeah, see, I can't keep track of anything. Da, 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 da. Whoopsie. There we go. See, that's how you can tell. This is a very expensive production, high value content when the host of the channel accidentally drops himself off of StreamYard. There's got to be. I gotta fucking learn OBS already. Jesus H. How long I've been saying that one? Okay, so now I can do a proper goodbye. Rob P. I'll see you in my dreams, sweet P. Good night, one and all.